said, for my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. Like me. They need you to be that way. When they don't, they'll catch you out. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
Sometimes these things in nature we combine will be hard to unlock.
What did he want?
He's worried about you. He says you've been under a lot of stress.
I feel lost.
Lost? What do you mean?
Obi-Wan and the Council don't trust me.
They trust you with their lives.
Something's happening.
You know what's crazy? I never would have thought that me doing cinematography and doing all of these cool edits and stuff like that, and going around in the middle of the night, early mornings, and spending time with my camera would be way easier than just picking up my phone and start vlogging. I don't know what it is. It is so weird that something that is super difficult for one person can be extremely easy for another one, and vice versa. So what's the deal? A lot of things has changed since the last time you guys saw me, especially. Like the last episode, we witnessed Noah taking the crown at the Danish Championship, which was awesome. We trained with Levan, which was absolutely insane. Like Levan has a great energy, man. Like really go support Levan. He has the best energy around him. He's a super nice guy. He knows a lot about training. He's super strong as well. And yeah, it was just awesome. He was super respectable. And so, as I said, a lot of things has changed since you guys last saw me. In the last episode, you guys saw me doing a lot of P-bar planches. I think it was in the last episode or 2 episodes ago where I did 11 seconds of full planche, and I did a lot of presses and stuff like that, and a little bit of wide. And since then, actually a week after that, which is ironic, I started doing a lot of subi. And I've been doing subi non-stop. 0 P-bars, or maybe one or a set or 2, depending on which day it is. But I've been doing a lot of subi, and I've witnessed a lot of progress, which is actually kind of surprising to me. I always had this perception that subi planche would be super difficult because I don't have hyperextended elbows. Like I have standard elbows, which is actually pretty good in terms of normal health. But for calisthenics, like I can utilize my elbow strength, so my shoulder has to do a lot of the work. And I thought that was the issue with me not being able to do subi. What turned out is after Levan came, Of course, he's a supinated motherfucking machine. Like, he's extremely scary in Supi. And we just talked about Supi and about external rotation, internal rotation. And then 2 days later, we had Iggy coming around the session. And we had a hype session as well. And he was also doing Supi. So after seeing so many people doing Supi and Noah does Supi as well, then I was kind of like, I want to do Supi too. So I asked Iggy, like, is it weird that I have this perception of Supi? And then I've always had this habit of doing broken grip like this in Supi planes because I always wanted to guide with my elbows. And he said, but I've seen you doing knuckle planches. And I said, yeah, but that's completely different for some reason. And then he said, all right, try to do Supi planes on the bar, but holding as if you're doing knuckle. So don't break your grip, like just this, but around the bar. And then I did it, and it changed everything for me. Just that one subtle little change. I could guide with my shoulder, and my front lever as well has started to skyrocket extremely. Now, front lever is something I started with in August, so I just didn't film it. I wanted to keep it as a surprise. And even though I trained front lever, I still had a lot of focus on my planche. But front lever is starting to take over. And as we speak right now, I'm doing 95% of my training only front lever. I do maybe some planches here and there, maybe doing some correction, but my planche work as of now is just some corrections. Like, so when I get back to planche, I have new habits, I have new way of doing things and stuff like that. Focus for today, it's a lot of front lever. Maybe some planches if I feel like it, but a lot of front lever, which is crazy. So yeah, training, and also Noah as well is fucking machine gunning front lever lately, which is crazy. We're all just changing, and this is one of the things you have to take with you. And this is also why I felt like it was super important to say this to you guys. It's just awesome with a bit of context in things now, every now and then.
I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest, gives us strength, makes us noble, and finally allows us to die with pride, even though sometimes we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most, even our dreams.
Marty hasn't trained in 5 days. You need to call him out. Today is Sunday, and normally we don't really record Sundays. Sunday is a weekday, typically. Our Fridays is most hype sessions of all, and this is where we use a lot of energy. And Sundays are typically just whatever we feel like doing or that we can do to build up next week again. So, but I thought, hey, maybe it's a good idea to show you guys, so it's not all of the time full guns blazing with all of the fog and lights and stuff like that. Like sometimes we do also have the boring sessions, but we're still gonna do some dope shit.
I'm still gonna go a little bit hard.
Yeah, he's always going hard. All the time. What can I do more? I was actually riding with Sky or Barinsky. How do you say that? Alex Barinsky. And he was kind of like just keeping me on my tippy toes with frontlever lately because he started doing frontlever as well. I feel like everybody has changed to frontlever. I'm going to try today to do a 2-2-2 combo. So 2 pull-ups, 2 raises, and 2 or 3 seconds of a hold at last, right? And I think I can do 3-3-3, but 2-2 is more confident, so we will build it up from there. And then I'll try later on in the session to do some weighted advanced tug.
I had an next train for about a week, so I had like kind of weak trainings. Because when I'm out of rhythm, it's always like difficult for me to have the prime confidence.
Do you have a combo in mind for today?
Today?
Yeah, or is it just...
I think I practiced a little bit of my 90-degree in archer.
Yeah?
Planche, maybe adding a push-up in there.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
We'll
something
see.
like this, and getting back to some front pull-ups, definitely.
Yes! Sick! Sick! Oh! Slap af! Easy! Kom så! Yes! Kom! Nice! 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 Shit, man.
There's so many rumors of how to train and there's like so many programs out there. But the truth is, levers will always expose your weak point. If you guys know that the lower back is what hurts for you in the front lever and you always have to give in because of that lower back strain, then you need to do extension work. Me and Andrew are fighting 2 different battles in the front lever. You find your weak point from a lever, then all your bad trainings, like not strong trainings, you go work on your weakest point. This is how we progress in calisthenics. So you find a weak point, then you attack the weak point with full force on your bad days until it's not a weak point anymore, and that's the way you climb in calisthenics. god dag, det her.
Var det første sæt?
Ja.
Shit, man. Og du kunne bare ikke lave negativ.
Nej, det var der ingen af.
Fuck, hvor skørt altså. Det var fucking hårdt.
Godt, du filmer det godt, bro. Så ikke behøver for fucking kriser.
We always film the planches in a way so it didn't look too piked.
Avoiding pike at all costs. It's funny because you know it's the reality where you actually gotta do it. You have to train and you have to have confidence. It's just easier to fake it. So like you film from an angle where it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, front angle.
Fully front and down so you can't see the line. Like when you then force the lever through, if you force your line to be straight, but you're not ready to take it in the right activation, then you're just forever stuck.
Yeah.
You cannot press. You need to just sink in the chest.
And this is also the other thing.
Pray.
Like I want to show you guys this. Where is it? Was it in Fury or Full Sin Friday? There's a lot of people who misunderstand pike. I've seen a lot of videos on Instagram lately. This is pike game. This is actually a clean pike game. if that is.
Kommer, så skal den op på skærmen.
Ja, det kommer bare op på skærmen.
Yeah.
Look at the art time I have. Like I decide to stop at that point. As you can see, in theory I could hold for 5 or 6 seconds. I might not be able to press if I decide to do that, but I could do it. Whereas there's so many people I see who decide to pike, but they're not even strong in that progression to do pike. Like you can just see their body is getting crushed through the air. So this is what I mean when you should do pike, is that you can see a person has airtime in it.
It's also like the activation was good, but the form was bad.
Yeah, that's basically it. Whereas there's some people who do pike and they are they are getting so crushed by the air because they have zero strength. So it looks so weird, like it looks forced in a sense.
But it's not even only strength, like the whole proprioception of the move is off. And that's why like you doing this has like you actually understand somewhat planche. When you go in bands you can actually see you know what to do.
Yeah.
Where a lot of these guys go in band and you can clearly see they don't know how to fucking planche, even with so much resistance that helping them. It's just different. So guys, if you can't do it in bands correct, then you don't try the full versions. Like if you cannot even do bands perfect, don't try the straddle all the time. Don't limit yourself to only doing the full progressions cause some ego shit. If you cannot do it in bands, you still gotta work tuck. If you're not able to work planche with leverage, then you still gotta do it with less leverage. Yeah, it is truly crazy when you get to experience the effect of your mind, like the effect of what you think or what you look for. If you're doing planches and you constantly are looking for the fails or for the missing links or for legs, then you create legs.
Yeah, thanks.
Most people who are stuck is creating their own leg because they're so worried about form. When you're always looking at what you're doing right, it compounds.
Thanks.
And when and then someone like a top athlete can come and tell you, bro, you need to fix your grip a little more. But because you're looking for all the good stuff, you can take the feedback. You're not destroyed by it. If you're already thinking, I'm already not correct with the head trajectory, I feel like my legs are not perfect, they're not perfectly straight, and now you get told that you need more wrist, then you stop, then you quit street workout.
Yeah.
It's like everything comes from the mental, guys.
Yeah.
To have that positive upwards trajectory that you have to create from yourself and your circle. It's super important to train with people that are also positive and always speaking about like goals, future.
It's super interesting one thing is how the sport works, how progression works. What about your mind? How do you think? I would actually argue like one of the main reasons is not genetics. The reason why people stop and why people stop street workout and why they call themselves or deem themselves as not a calisthenics athlete is just because of their mind.
Yeah.
Their headspace, for some ever weird reason, it could even be like because they see something. Okay, I'm taller. Okay, I haven't been progressing as much because I don't understand the game so much. And then they decide, because of this thought pattern, to take a call of it being it.
Yeah.
So they decide to end their careers because they thought in a certain way.
Yeah.
And we have had so many instances on this career and on this journey where we could have stopped. We have been training calisthenics for 7 or 8 years,
Yeah.
something around. Imagine if we stopped in year 4 or 5.
Yeah. Fucking crazy, man.
That's scary.
Then you would have quit with the belief that you weren't meant to do planche, or
That's
you weren't
fucking
capable
nuts.
of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also understandable, like 5 years of doing something is a lot of time.
Fucking long time.
Isn't there a saying that says do something for 10 years or something?
Yeah, you have said that a couple of times.
Yeah, always do something for 10 years. Even if you suck at it or something, if you love it, do it for 10 years. Like
Either you don't do it, or you commit for 10 years.
Yeah. Because you'll never, like, even with a bad start and even with not as much knowledge as someone else or something, you can have all of the excuses. If you do it for 10 years, something has to click.
Yeah.
But the problem is people stop after 7 or 8 years.
Most of the time you don't know if you're talented or not before you've done it for those
Yeah.
5 to 10 years.